So it's like my second full day here in Denver. I'm enjoying it, you know. I packed my jacket thinking it's gonna be freezing out here, but here I am, just in a jumper, and you know what, much better than British weather, I'll tell you that for sure. Either way, what are we doing this morning? We're gonna head to a couple of side events before we actually head over to some of the Berachain events later on, where we'll spend the majority of the day. I'm looking forward to it. Want to meet some people outside of the ecosystem too, just so I can kind of show them what we're building, but also connect with some more people. And so that's the plan. We'll also get some breakfast on the way because man's got to eat. All right, guys, I'm here with the one and only Mr. Brody. How are you doing, mate?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very, very well indeed. I'm enjoying Denver so far. Right, I want to ask you like one quick question.
Let's do it.
You know, you're someone who's a big advocate for everything to do with AI, crypto. But I want to know, like, what is your actual favorite thing to do in crypto?
My favorite thing to do in crypto is to actually just build stuff. That's what it's been lately. Just building stuff, download Cursor, use Claude, Sonnet 3.7. If you come up with an idea, you can prompt it into existence within 5 prompts. That's been my favorite thing as of late. So I've been building a lot of cool products. I have a bunch of cool products in my head that I've been working on for the past few weeks. You can spin up a landing page for your newsletter or your podcast within a couple prompts. So I've been shipping a lot of stuff on that end. So that's been my favorite thing to do in crypto lately, is just to build stuff with AI.
But yeah, if you're interested in AI, this is the guide to know.
Yeah, AI apps, consumer AI apps, and BitTensor specific stuff. I'm all over that. So if you want to give me a follow, please do.
All right, guys, we are at one of the first eco events for the day. Joined by the one and only Mr. Kevin. Just chilling away. Looks like a lot of people are enjoying themselves. How are you feeling about how everything with Denver's going?
I'm feeling good, feeling ecstatic, ready for Berapalooza.
You don't look very ecstatic.
I am ecstatic.
Yeah? Okay, good. Have you got any surprises coming up for us?
We'll see at Berapalooza. Record my talk at Berapalooza.
All right. I'll put it in the vlog. So we're at Berapalooza right now. It's nice to have a lot of good quality time with all of the bearers, have a chat with all of the different protocols, the different founders, the different guys in the ecosystem, the VCs, the validators. Everyone's here. The vibes are rather immaculate. Everyone's feeling very, very, very bullish on all things Berachain. The chain is actually real. Who would have thought? Yeah, we were on a panel as well. I'll probably put it somewhere in the video if I can. Just talking about building, but also being in the ecosystem, growing a community. So I think that's been pretty good. I think you really got to come to really appreciate, to really enjoy the vibes. And I think bearers are doing it best. So I think you guys know that I'm definitely a DeFi maxi. And so we finished up from Berapalooza and we headed to one of the events from Sonic. Sonic is really, really heating up right now. I think people are enjoying it. There's lots of opportunities, there's lots of speculation going on, the chain is fast. And I think the sentiment around people within the Sonic eco is pretty good. And, you know, someone like me, I like to try as many different chains as possible. You know, I think it's somewhere where you can get ideas as a builder, but also, you know, as a user, try different products out. I think that's kind of where I like to find edge in markets as well. So, yeah. I think the Sonic eco is pretty interesting and was good to meet some option friends there as well. Should be some more fun events, and so I'll catch you then. We're at the corn event this morning, and I have to say, this might be the most fire crypto merch that I've ever seen before. The design on these t-shirts are sick, but I think these joggers might be the coolest ones, the coolest crypto merch I've ever seen. And I thought I'd introduce you to a longtime friend who I'm meeting for the first time in real life. It's Sam.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
I've come to the main Eth Denver event actually, and my gosh, this place is huge. I did not expect it to be this big. Quite a cool place. It looks like there's a lot of builders over here who, some of them seem to be coding away. Some people just seem to be chilling. There's like rooms left, right, and center everywhere, so you can just kind of go where you please. But for me, I'm just going to walk around and see if I can find any interesting people to talk to. Otherwise, we'll just head over to some other side events, which we've got many of later today. Okay, so it does look like this is like a dev workshop. Looks like you can just like come to these people, they'll come and help you, but otherwise you just kind of go to your desk, start coding, and build some pretty interesting products. Say that one of the best things about coming to these conferences is the fact that you can actually meet some of your friends. We all live on CT and we all have these interactions with anon accounts or pseudo anon accounts. And finally, when you come to events like this, you actually get to meet them in person and then really spend some quality time. And so that's kind of what I did last night as well. Really spending some time with some really good friends that I've met over the years. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love to come to these events and will continue to come to them in future as well. There's nothing quite like it. We spend a lot of time behind our screens all day, and I think as humans, we need that social interaction with people. And what better way than to travel across the world and meet some of your friends as well. So I think that's something that I love about conferences, something that will always make me come to them in future as well. One of the best things about them for sure.